Hi, and welcome back to our Advanced Squad Leader tutorial series. This is the fifth volume in our vehicle section of our Squad Leader series. In our last four vehicle videos, we drove our Tiger through all the terrain you would normally see on the Advanced Squad Leader battlefield. Now, tanks are not just to drive around and do donuts. They're supposed to help you control the battlefield. Thus, we go to vehicle combat. To show how this works, we'll pit our Tiger tank against its most famous adversary on the Western Front, the Sherman tank. First, let's do a quick review of the Sherman tank before we get into combat. First, you will see that the vehicle is fully tracked, and it has 13 movement points. Next, you'll have a frontal armor value of 11 with a circle around it. This designates it as an inferior turret, and being in red shows that it's a large target. Then you see that the vehicle has a fast turret because of the thin white circle. It has a rate of fire of 1 with the possibility of multiple hits due to the white background in the rate of fire box. It is armed with a 75mm American gun, and finally it has the 2/4 machine gun configuration. We have gone over the Tiger several times in our past videos, so now we're ready to go into combat. We are going to use main armament versus main armament in the classic tank battle. Let's put our Tiger and Shermans 4 hexes away from each other. It is a British prep fire phase. The British tank commander is crew exposed, while our Tiger tank commander is inside his vehicle. Now, just like in our gun videos, we go to the C3 and C4 tables. To hit a vehicle at 0 to 6 hexes starts out as a 10. Next, we see if there are any modifiers to the 2-hit number itself. There are none, so it stays at 10. Now we go through the fire-based modifiers on table C5. None of these modifiers apply because the tank crew is crew exposed, so I does not even apply. Now we go to the target-based modifiers. The only one that applies is the target size, which is -1 because of the red front armor value on the Tiger tank. So the final 2-hit number is a 10, and there's a -1 dice roll modifier to the roll. The British player rolls a 7, with a red 3 and a white 4. The 7 is modified to a 6. Since the colored die was lower than the white die, the Tiger tank was hit in the turret. Now you notice that the frontal armor was in a square. That means that the turret is superior to the whole frontal armor. So instead of having a value of 11, it has a value of 14 as per table C 7.11. Now you subtract the armor value from the penetration value of the 75mm American gun. To find this, we have to go to the table C 7.31. The 75mm gun has a penetration of 14. So, you subtract 14 from 14 to get a value of 0. Now the British player has to roll a 0 or less with 2 dice. Obviously, he can't hurt the Tiger tank. He rolls anyway and gets a 5, with a red 2 and a white 3 for no effect. Now, we will fast forward to the German defensive fire phase. We will go through the same process. C3 and C4 generate a 2-hit number of 10. Going through C5, the fire-based modifiers, we obtain a +1 due to being buttoned up, because our tank commander is inside the tank and not crew exposed, like the British commander. Target-based modifiers result in a -1 due to the size modifier of the tank, for a total DRM of 0. The German rolls a 9, with a white 6 and a red 3. We have hit the Sherman in the turret, just like the Sherman did to the Tiger tank. However, you'll notice that the front armor is in a circle. That means that this is an inferior turret. By going back to the C7.11 table, we go to the 11 value, but now go 1 column to the left. The 11 becomes an 8. Now we go back to the table C7.31 and find the 88 long penetration value. It is a 20. We subtract the 8 from the 20 and come up with 12. Now the German player has to roll a 12 or less on 2 dice to destroy this tank. Note that if a 12 is rolled, then the shell is a dud and nothing happens to the Sherman. On an 11 or less, the tank will be destroyed, because even an 11 plus 8 equals 19, which is less than the 20, so the Sherman tank will be knocked out. If the German rolls a 7, with a white 4 and a red 3. The Sherman is destroyed, and the Allied crew has to roll for crew survival, which in this case they have to roll a 5 or less. The fact that the CS is in red shows that this vehicle burns easier than normal. This finishes our 5th volume in our vehicle series for Advanced Squad Leader. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please realize that this video was just an introduction to give you enough confidence to dive in and have some fun playing this great game. Play the game and don't worry about making mistakes. Perhaps learn from an experienced player and go to one of the many tournaments throughout the country, like New York State Advanced Squad Leader Championships in Albany, New York, and the Nor'easter in Massachusetts. If you like our videos, like us on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, or you have a topic you would like me to cover, feel free to contact me at jdhobbies@live.com. And like always, thanks for watching.